you have low powers. Because you know how you can put them in there and then one power cancels out another, you can move it everywhere and you don't really get a hard center. And I can show you like a Plano, it has nothing on there.
Right.
I'd rather y'all spot those up so we can block those in a different mode. Anything like this, a plus 225 minus a quarter, we can go ahead and use the camera to block it. One thing you want to make sure is that these things are clean.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not a big fan of food in the lab. The reason is because that stuff gets on your hands. That stuff gets on your hands, it gets transfers over to the lens. Then the camera doesn't know what it's looking for. It's trying to identify, you know, running a background check on you because it's going through the thing.
Fingerprints there.
Yeah. Just honestly, I've been in places and they're like, "What? This damn thing doesn't work." And you see somebody, their hands they're full of polish, this and that. And so I'm just real big on that. If the cleaner your hands are, the cleaner the lenses are going to be. Everything just transfers over because we're going to be using the camera to block this.
Yeah.
Okay. So I come in here. We're ready to block, and I have the picture of the block right here. I come in here, and right now I'm going to go into semi-intelligent mode. We have to tell it what axis we're going to use. Okay. Now the right eye. Just keep the right eye. The right eye is the sphere. We don't have to worry about the right eye. But the left eye, it's a 105.
105, yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and put it right here, 105. Okay? So now, this guy's a sphere. He's going to know he's a sphere. He's also going to read the power on it. So if you get lenses mixed up, you know how you take them out of the bags and all of a sudden they get mixed up? You're like, what did I do? You'll find out. I set this guy on the tripod.
That's the sphere, right? The sphere.
Yeah, that is correct, yes. I just put him in there. I don't worry about where it is, just as long as this guy is centered on the tripod. Okay, that's all we care about. Do not go by the image.
Really? Okay.
Do not
I
go.
was gonna
That's what I
ask
said.
you.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Uh-uh.
Do not go by the image. Just make sure
That's
it
only
is
the
centered.
center.
Centered on the tripod.
Yes, because what the reason is that if this is off and you try to center it up with the image, it does this number. So then when it comes down to block,
Okay.
you get what's called toe heel, and the thing's doesn't block down properly. And then this guy will tell you, hey, block function not performed properly. It'll tell you like, come on, man, put me in the center, and I'll block you on the center. That's all it's going to do. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and do that. We close the shutter.
Okay.
And then we see right here where it says block, we go right there. And this is what the guys are going to do. If you look at it from this side real quick, look in there, to the side, you see the cameras, the shutter's going to open. He opened and he came back down. He just went up there real quick. Now it's going to tell me the lens is out of, the frame is out of the lens. You still want to block. What it is that with that lens and that decentration, it's not going to cut out for that shape.
Right.
Okay? You see right here what happened, right?
Okay.
So
It's showing the back.
Yeah, it's showing that it's not going to cut out. But it's because I picked a really large frame. So I'm going to go ahead and, just for giggles, I'm going to go ahead and just change this just so that we can get it to cut out, okay? Okay, so what it did right there, do you see how it found the hard optical center of when we spotted? It found it, but it rotated the shape of my frame. It's cool, right? Let's do it again. It's gonna open up. I open up the PD so that way we'll be able to use that lens for this frame shape that I selected. Obviously, when we do this one as a smaller frame, we'll be okay. He knows his position, boom, and he blocks. Nice, huh? So then what I do, as soon as I take him out, he automatically transfers over to the left. And we're going to go ahead and try this left eye. And I'll probably have to bring up the PD too, because I suspect that it's going to be the same thing. You know what I mean? This is not confusing you, right? With what I'm doing right here? Moving PDs and stuff? You understand what's happening is that I have a different frame shape there.
Okay.
Versus what's in here. That will probably work really well. I just pulled a shape that was internal shape. Is all I did. This is just showing you how, if you don't want to use the lensometer, you can let this guy do it. And he does it well, I might add. He does it very well. And you'll see what's going to happen right here. Right now, Oh, now it read the power on the right eye. Cool, right? It's plus 2 1/4.
Plus 2 1/4.
It read it.
Yeah, that's on the right.
Yep. Now we're gonna do the left
The
eye.
left, the with astigmatism.
Right. Well, we hasn't scanned it yet.
Yeah.
We put this guy in there. I've already put my block in here. I have my lens in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and block it. Now he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna look for it now. Now he knows what axis to place it at.
Yeah.
He's gonna go in there. He reads it. It opens. It closes. The camera just looks at it real quick and says, "Okay, what do I got?" And it rotated the shape for the axis.
Oh.
You know how like when you're in the lensometer, you would
Built-in
rotate the lens?
already, right?
It rotated the shape.
Oh, okay.
Because it doesn't know what, it will, that's what I'm saying, it will find it for you. It will find it for you. Yeah, you're going to say, holy frickin' moly, you know what I mean?
We don't need lens meter.
Wow. Yeah, you don't need that.
The lens meter.
No. So now this guy's telling me that before I open it to send him over. So I'm going to send him over that way.
Oh, that's it.
So I always send him over to the edger, and here in the tab, I can find him. This is the one, when I've already edged something, it has an E on it. And then this is the new one. I come down here. And now I set it up over here. Everything I told this guy to do over here, look, check it out. I told him it's a polycarbonate. We're doing a right eye, and that it's safety bevel the back. Right eye, polycarbonate, safe, regular bevel, no polish. It tells me my percentage from the front, which is 43. That's the default. And then it tells me right here that I'm safety beveling the back. It shows everything in this mode. This is front, that's back. If I did something wrong over here and says, darn it, it was not a polycarbonate, it's a plastic. No problem, I can come in here. The second one, I can change the material group here as well.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool. If I say, you know what, I don't want it to safety bevel. Why did I push that button? I come in here, and I can take the safety bevel off, because I want to use that guy. So I would like y'all to use, to me it's easier to use it over here. Another thing that you can do is, say for example, right now it's just randomly selecting a number. I just put it to randomly select. This is where you guys will tell me how y'all want to do it. We can do several different things here. We can use an RX number, a tray number, or you could even use the patient's name. Say for example, if I wanted to trace this guy right here, we'll give it a bit. Say if I wanted to trace something, I want to use this name right here, I could come into here, and I could go, this is for Tracer UI, the job ID number. I could either put in the job number, or I can put in the name. And then when he come over here, with this guide, same way on the other one, was it connected to a barcode reader?
It could have, but it wasn't.
But it never was, right? Okay. What that was for is for identifying which job it was. So that way you could do job staging. Say for example, she's has to work in the front, you're running the back, or vice versa. You don't have time to edge, but you have enough time to come and trace and block.